Hi people, welcome back to my YouTube. It is your girl Honey. Welcome back people, welcome back, and those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking a little bit about children's charts and the importance of having them read, what you can find in them, the benefits of understanding them. But before we get into all of that, I do have a life update. Most of you who follow me probably already know already, but we have a little bundle of joy. Yeah. So I had a baby. Most of you who have followed me, well, not most of you, but a few of you who followed me would have seen my communities tab where I posted a picture of my big belly. I had a big belly, and I only posted that I think last month, so obviously I've had him from then to now, but I kept it very private because it's quite a personal matter. But if you are interested in following my pregnancy journey, what's happened over the last several years, I do have a channel called Hey Hun. I will tag that channel below in the comment section. You guys are free to watch the videos there if you want to, but I'm looking forward to posting more content on there, of my mummy journey, what's happened, my labor story. Oh my god, everything will be pretty much on that channel, so if you guys are interested, click the link below. So people, you're probably wondering why I chose to keep this whole thing very private, but I have my reasons. I did have a few people actually over the last, well, to be fair, the last couple of years, I think since 2020, people have been asking me, oh my god, are you pregnant? Oh my god, are you pregnant? And it's very offensive. The reason why I say it's offensive to ask someone, especially if you don't know them personally, is because if they haven't spoken about it, you know, it's not something that you should ask people. And because there are a lot of people that I don't know that know who I am through social media, through YouTube, I didn't really see why I should post something that's so sacred so early, you know, especially when it's something that's very personal, private to me with my journey. People online, not everyone is your best friend, not everyone is there to support you. People follow you to, you know, I've had people do tarot cards on me, you know, from a distance, you know, and I don't know them, but they do it, and it's strange behavior. But this is the world of Neptune, people. This is how it is, you know. So I've got to take responsibility for my safety, my child's safety, and I wouldn't be posting, you know, I don't want to anyway be put in a position to be posting my child 24/7. It's not responsible of me to post my pregnancy journey, even though it's been on my private stories to my friends, personal people who I know, to see it on my Instagram. But you know, the whole journey on the way, I just didn't feel comfortable, just because people, not everyone's happy for you, you know. And this is my advice to anybody, even if you aren't on social media, you can have people who are in your life, friends and family. Evil eye is real, red eye is real, and people, not everyone is there to support you. So you got to be careful who you tell. You know, I've got friends who didn't tell anyone that they had a baby until the baby's like 2 years old. Like, that's crazy to me, but I understand it. But yeah, what's inspired this week's video is obviously, you know, my child, my son. And I did make a detailed podcast talking a lot about children's charts. So if you guys are interested in listening to that, you guys can subscribe to my podcast by clicking the link in the pinned comment section below. I will link that down there. But yeah, I think now that I have experience, you know, now that I am in motherhood and I am a mum, obviously this is my astro baby. You know, I looked into his chart. He is also a Capricorn moon, just like myself, you know, and his moon is well aspected, which I'm very happy with, even though he is a Capricorn moon. But we are going to understand each other, and this is what I'm, you know, what I'm so happy with. So I have parents that book children's readings with me, right? And 9 times out of 10, they are very concerned about their child's chart. And I like to talk about these concerns to kind of reassure mums not to worry about particular placements, because even when you look on like my videos, for example, I had a mum leave a comment on a video where I spoke about Saturn in the 4th house, and she was saying, you know, my son's very loved, he's the only child in the family, you know, I'm a little bit worried about this placement. And I'm just there to kind of reassure parents that we all have challenges in our charts, right? But when it comes to placements like that, that might be a little bit challenging. It doesn't mean that your child isn't loved, isn't valued, appreciated, but there could be a purpose for your child to, you know, do certain things with that particular placement. And when it comes to my readings, that is what I'm there to explain to the parents, to kind of eradicate that fear and that concern. I don't want people, like, I know when it comes to astrology, it can be a little bit scary if you have kids and your kid has a very difficult aspect, but it doesn't mean that that aspect is definitive for your child. It's going to definitely happen, expressed in the worst way possible. So obviously kids can't defend themselves when it comes to looking at birth chart readings, so I never go into the extreme negativity in the child's chart. That's not ethical in my belief either, but I do like to express to the parent, you know, how that parent can help that child stimulate that placement, sign, whatever, in the best that they can, how they can support that child a bit better. Now when it comes to our natal charts, you know, our natal charts are pretty much karma from our parents. So the things that our parents have not unfolded will be inherited into our charts that make us who we are essentially. I've read for parents that have relationship problems, you know, they're very used to toxic relationships, and it comes through in that child's chart where they deal with relationships, personal relationships with friends, even romantic ones as they get older. But these can also be concerning. This can also be quite concerning. And I also advise the parents, you know, what you are kind of showing your child face to face, what your child is seeing from you. And it's important that your child sort of much sees the positive side. You know, if you are someone who has bad relationships, is your child seeing that? Are they seeing that you have self-esteem issues? You know, how can you show your child that this is not the right way to go, you know? And I like to kind of advise my parents to look at their behaviors as well and kind of make sure that it's not going to have a knock-off effect on your child. So yeah, I've been working throughout my pregnancy doing readings, and all the way up to, I think, 2 days before I had given birth, I was working. And obviously, he's making lots of noise right now. And obviously, I also worked 3 days after giving birth as well. But I'm a Capricorn moon, so is my son. This is pretty much what we end up doing, I'm afraid. It's just how things are. And it's so crazy, like, I've been late getting readings out to people, I've been on time for other people, and I've just been in a position where, you know, when nothing else matters, it's like, if someone is rude to me, like I've had clients who are rude, I don't care. Like, I'm in such a happy space in a bubble right now with me and my boy. Nothing really can phase or change that feeling for me. And I want to also mention that we all have challenges in our charts, you know, children's charts, whatever. My focus is to, okay, Bum Bum, it's okay. My focus, his nickname's Bum Bum. My focus is to encourage people to see that there's a way through those challenges, and that I don't want my clients to be worried about their kids' futures because of what their chart looks like. You know, we all have challenges in our charts for anything, whether it be relationship issues, whether it be mental health, you know, we can see that, whether it be emotional issues, confidence. I'm literally there just to offer the guidance, you know, to my clients and their children. So yeah, I've got a podcast where I speak a little bit more in detail about placements, or about what I'm looking for in charts. So if you guys are interested, you are more than welcome to check it out on my podcast. But I will see you guys very, very soon. And yeah, take care.